I have some very, very good news for all of you if you hold cryptocurrencies XRP, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Today, we got the PPI data. And I told you all yesterday that we're going to be getting a lot of data this week. It's going to be volatile, but the volatility is starting to tone down as there is now more confidence and a little bit more certainty in the crypto markets. Now, let me explain to you. Something very big is about to take place tomorrow. It's going to be none other than CPI. And what CPI is, I'm sure all of you who know what it is, it's an inflation reading. And the entire crypto market, the stock market, is going to go up or down based on this information here, which will help to determine where interest rates are. And as you know, interest rates are very high. If you try to buy a house, interest rates are absolutely massive since the past several years, but they are about to go down massively. And historically, when this happens, at least for the first portion of it, stocks and cryptos, they go up very rapidly. And tomorrow's CPI reading is going to determine whether the rate cut is going to be done in September. I think there's a very high chance of that happening. And I think there's a very high chance of CPI coming in bullish. Today we have PPI data, which is also another inflation metric, and it came down way beyond lower than expectations, showing inflation is definitely coming down. Inflation goes up or down based on interest rates. That's something that the federal banks, it's a tool that they use to kind of control inflation and keep it at certain levels. So every 4 years, every several years, they end up raising rates, and then inflation goes down, and then inflation goes back up. They raise rates again. So it's this constant cyclical raising and cutting rates, and that's what causes these bull and bear markets. So tomorrow we are likely to get a bullish CPI reading. And what I'm expecting is, you saw cryptos were pumping today. Congratulations if you are in the Patreon. We all longed Bitcoin today before the market pumped up. If you follow my signals, you would have made a fortune today. Congratulations. You guys need to be in the Patreon to follow my trade signals, meme calls. We get a whole bunch of trades that will make you money in crypto every single week, guaranteed, or your money back. So I'm expecting tomorrow to be very bullish. The market, yes, will probably react bullishly for the next several days, but there is still some FUD out there. And this FUD, I believe, has something to do with Iran invading Israel. So that could be taking place over the next several days, which, if that does take place, that is still bringing uncertainty into the market. It will probably cause the market to go down. It could crash the market temporarily and provide us all with another generational entry before we reach all-time highs for altcoins and Bitcoin. So if that wasn't going to be happening, I think cryptos, especially with tomorrow's CPI reading, we're going to see a massive pump over the next several weeks, because the market is going to be pricing in rate cuts, and everyone's going to be buying, they're going to be longing. It's going to get very bullish. It's going to get very crazy. If you take a look at the stock market, not only cryptos today have pumped up, the stock market is on a tear. The NASDAQ, everything is on a tear today. It's pumping very, very hard because of today's PPI data. And also traders, based on today's PPI data, are going to expect bullish CPI data tomorrow. So the market is very, very bullish. There is a little bit of uncertainty with this war stuff, but hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully all of that stuff can end and there is peace. If there is peace, the markets will become very, very bullish. And that's why I think Trump, when he is going to be in office, he's going to create more peace for the world, especially with regards to wars. I'm not going to get into the politics of that. I'm not a political expert by any means, and my political knowledge is very, very low. But from what I do know, and from what we have seen historically, is that when Trump was in office, there wasn't really any wars going on. And based on his aggressive defensive stance, he was able to quell a lot of wars. And I think that he's probably going to end up doing that if he gets reelected, which will be very good for cryptos and stocks. I could be wrong. And like I said, I'm not a political expert, and I respect everyone's political views or beliefs. But most importantly, we're here to make money in crypto. We're not here for politics or religion. So you guys better get ready. Things are about to take off, and I think in September is when things are going to really, really, really take off. So if there's any crashes or corrections between now and September, that's going to be your chance to enter the market. Make sure you guys are in the Patreon so you don't miss out on those trades. As well, you need to be using ALGOSNIPER trading indicator. This thing will tell you exactly, no matter what time frame, when to buy and sell any crypto before it pumps or dumps. And make sure you guys are trading over on Bluff and use the link in my video description. You guys can get up to a $7,000 deposit bonus by using my link, but ultimately you'll be able to trade cryptos with the lowest fees in the world. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys got something out of this video, consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing and notifications on, and I'll see you later.